Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been
Fortunately,
my
can't
greatest
skip through this.
assets. But now the latter
When you're
seems to be
actively skipping through seeing content you've seen, you become absurdly aware of what you can't skip. And I don't just mean this game, like Resident Evil 8, that has been bugging the crap out of me. Where I've been speedrunning it and doing that knife-only run. I did that, by the way, Dash. I don't know if you saw the message. I managed to do it in 2 hours and 30 minutes. There are so many like fake cutscenes in that game. There's cutscenes that you can skip, and then there's ones where your animations are just locked and going through the motions, but you're not allowed to skip it. And you can even open up your inventory as if it's gameplay.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades!
This is a holy sanctuary for humans. Leave it once.
It's
I
not
almost
like I
got
was
to read
planning to
fucking new
leave.
dialogue.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
This sanctuary must remain under our protection. It is our final bastion. For the sake of those we love, we will not allow it to be destroyed. So yeah, the Shadow Lord's castle isn't just his base of operations, it's where he keeps all of the shades that are loyal to him safe. Mainly from us, because we've been actively hunting them for the last 5 years. Yep. Well, Shadow Lord's gone rogue, so Devil and Popola have been helping us get in here. But they really believed that they would be able to stop us at the entrance. So when we just powered right through them, they're like, "Fuck, okay, back it off. Maybe we'll let a few shades weaken him first, and then we'll be able to capture him." Curious, if I launch... No. They died too quickly. They are all just dying too quickly. Both a blessing and a curse. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real, I don't hate the boat section in 7. Like, it's nowhere near as good as the mansion or the boathouse or whatever it's called. I forget what Marguerite's area is
Open the next
called.
door. Cover me.
But yeah, it's definitely a step down. I was so worried when I got to Heisenberg's factory that was going to be the same thing. That it was just going to be, oh great, we're in the industrial area, it's going to be a bunch of boring mazes, and I definitely don't like it as much as the other areas, but it's still really good. Honestly, anywhere, if anywhere's weakest, it's Monroe's area, the flooded swamp area.
No, you idiots! What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop,
Yeah.
you impatient fool!
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard!
Oh, I missed some of the dialogue there. They said, "Don't stay away from that door. Our greatest treasure is behind there."
Got it.
Kaine, look out!
I imagine you can probably guess what these things are.
Huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean now. The video part on the boat is... I'm just glad you can skip any of the boat sections. So their dialogue in this case consists of, wow, no, they're not laughing.
Freaking me out.
They are crying. Stop. Please stop. They're just babies. They don't know better.
Kaine, what's wrong?
We waited for so long, and now we're finally able to recreate them. Spare the lives of the children. Somebody please think of the children. Please, I beg you.
We need to help Kaine.
Yes, Kaine, who knew this all along.
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Everyone to me. They're there, little one. There's nothing to be scared of anymore. Mummy's here, everything will be fine now. So that's why the boar's so absurdly tough. Every time you down it, you're just killing one of the shades that make it up. That's why it seems to have like a near infinite number of lives. Okay, I'm going to switch back to Dark Hand because I can knock it off balance.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Wait a second. Your heart is different. It ain't hatred, and it ain't sadness.
I knew there was something, Tyrion.
How should I know?
Kaine, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright?
Interesting. Oh, how very interesting.
Okay, so I can't actually knock it off balance seemingly.
It
Not like the
seems
regular
to lose
balls.
some control when it charges.
Damn shade.
Oh dear.
I don't know how they let that thing sneak up on them. Okay, I need to stop standing on this thing.
Can we even hurt this thing?
Fuck. Oh no.
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Yeah, so in theory you can
on,
kill these
we have
things,
to
but
keep
they've just got
going.
an absurd
go.
amount. Not actually in gameplay, but like story-wise, they are killable. You'd have to down it like 20 times.
This way, move!
Oh yeah, so this section I mentioned during the last run is one of the most dangerous parts of the game if you're trying to like not get killed ever. Because you will just instantly die if they catch up with you on the stairs. But I discovered a little trick that works wonders.
Up here.
Because the main obstacle is the boxes.
How can we deal with this thing?
And zoom! Gotta go fast.
Please hurry.
I wish I had thought to try this on fucking PS. I almost lapped it there. I almost did a full lap according to the minimap. I wish I had thought to try that on the PS3 version. Because I died a few times
Damn
to
it, I
that
can't
thing
get it open.
just by being slightly imperfect in my movements.
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Yeah, I don't like the water area just because it's just a really long, like, puzzle sequence and it's the death boss, which doesn't bother me as much as it did Pony, but like, it's not interesting, especially on repeat playthroughs. It's fine on the first one.
Look at her. So full of scorn and hate. She's just like you, Sunshine.
The factory I did enjoy, especially just from
Like
a
you're
gameplay
any
standpoint.
different.
Like the gunplay and it's so good.
Hate is just another crush for you.
That was its chance to like really show
You're in
off
pain,
what you
you're
could do.
lonely, no one likes you. So you try to hide it under
Thank God
violence
it's not a
and
fucking
hate.
lab. Like Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of labs in Resident Evil titles.
It's okay.
It is.
Look, I'm the same way. But just realizing that isn't going to help. It's too late for us now. It's too late for everything. We're too far gone, you and me. That's why we...
What did you think of Heisenberg's boss fight? Because it's one of those things where like this works once as like a set piece, and I got really sick of it on repeat playthroughs. Like on my speedrun, I was just like, I don't even care about you, Heisenberg. You're not even a threat to me. I know exactly where to shoot, what the timing is. I can't even do this any faster than I did the very first time. Alright, the king's here. He's gonna help us slaughter babies. Oh no. I have to down this thing at least 3 more times, I think. Thankfully, I have a combo that downs it instantly. Nope, if it manages to hit.
What are you doing here?
There we go, that one. So if I just wait, it's getting up.
You are correct.
Wait till it's fully up on its legs. There we go. Yeah, that second hit was like 80% of its health.
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
So that's not the last time we see the king,
You
by
can't
the way.
fight that thing on your own!
There is a new scene with him.
My friend.
So one thing I never noticed, and it's going to come up in a second, but during the Deviler Poplar fight, I never looked at what the fuck Poplar was doing on stage. And I'm going to not kill her sister quite so quickly, just so I can show it off, because they put a weird amount of work into it for something that most people will never notice. Which kind of describes this game in general, to be honest. Like, fuck, ending E is unbelievably hidden. Like, no one. They're not? Oh, damn. Try refreshing? Because I thought I'd been reading all of them.
Deviler.
You said, at least it's quick. Yeah, factory was fun. It was awesome. I still enjoy it on repeats. Half my messages aren't showing up.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
What?
Yep, that works. I can see that message. Testing.
Vice!
I never.
So I'm going to switch to defense on this, just briefly. So while she's down here fighting you, her sister's up on stage, putting on a performance.
Tools in the hands of a master.
No! I'm nothing like you!
Not started yet for some reason. Maybe I need to damage her a fair bit. Oh, no, don't kill her. Alright, there it goes. It definitely solved all of the major issues that 7 had, which I'm grateful for. It is hard to get a good look at this, because you can't jump up on the stage and you are just constantly being punched by your sister. I honestly have to wonder how long it goes on. Like, did they just choreograph an entire dance sequence?
Please!
Let's try...
Don't do this, Popola! You and Devil were like
I wonder if
parents
that
to
was in
me!
the original. I would never have noticed it if it was.
With her for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a place is difficult.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
No stopping. No stopping ever.
I'm gonna let this play out because it gives context to a new thing that's happening this time around.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
So do you remember I said there were no more visual sequences? I promise this is actually the last one because I got the trophy for it, for seeing all of it.
I
after
fear
this one.
we're done for.
It'll be all right.
Alex finally responded about that meme
You
I
know,
posted like 8 hours ago.
When I was young, I hated my eyes.
Also, hi to whoever's in the chat.
And now that I'm
I know
older,
Dash is here, but it
I
says 2
hate what
viewers
my
now.
body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil!
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil!
Don't
I'm
worry
always
about me.
surprised whenever
I'm
the
gonna be
CGI comes
fine.
in because they use it so little. Like, it's all the same places they did in the original,
Emil!
and that one had such a
Emil!
small budget that I think there's like
Emil!
2? No, maybe
jackass,
I think
get back
3
here!
total in the entire game. It's like maybe like 2 minutes
dear.
total worth of footage, and I just imagine
Kaine's so
like
unstable, and Vice can't
what are
stop
they called?
arguing
Like
with
squares,
people.
like animation, like CGI
they can
team,
hold it
just
together
being
once I'm
having
gone.
it thrown on their desk, and they're like, "What the fuck's this bullshit?" All right, fine, we'll do it on the weekend. Who
I guess
cares?
they'll just have to learn.
We got to spend like another year working on all the cutscenes for Final Fantasy 13-2 or whatever the fuck, whichever one we were on to at the time. God, that's depressing. Thinking about it. When NieR came out, I think that was around the time that it was either 13-2 or Lightning Returns.
See you again.
Like one of the lowest points for one of Square's NieR RPGs.
Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I know it doesn't, but it's been fucking 11 years. Darkness, black without end. It goes on and on. Eyes closed, eyes open, it matters not. The dark is joined by a mysterious sensation, one created by the mingling of blissful sleep with the unease of a terrible, never-ending cold. Is this a dream? Just fucking spilt water on myself like a goddamn idiot. Thinking to pinch his cheek, he reached for his face. But his hand does not move. In fact, his hand has disappeared altogether. He looks at his arms and sees only bone. He looks to his feet and sees that they have disappeared, along with the rest of his legs up to the thigh. What body remains begins to leave him, then crumbling into fragments smaller than dust. His body is going, soon it will be no more. Is this death? Suddenly he begins to recall his past. He remembers the time he lived with his sister, and the very act of recollection is like a shooting star. Despite lasting only a moment, it brings colour to the darkness. Soon more memories come, gathering atop each other one after the next, until they meld into a warm and glorious light. Emil's dream promise. Wake up, wake up. A set of covers are torn from the boy, leaving his eyelids exposed to the merciless sun. Hey there, lazy bones, says the voice again. The boy's vision, blurry at first, gradually grows more clear. Before him, her face aglow with a radiant smile, is his older twin sister, Haloa. Morning. Don't look so cheery, you butt. The teacher's going to be here any minute. Haloa grabs her brother and pulls him beneath the bed with her, where they wait with a host of dust bunnies for their instructor's arrival. The moment Emil starts to ask a question, Haloa shushes him by placing a finger over his mouth. Don't start. We agreed to this yesterday, remember? We're going to jump out and give the teacher the scare of her life. After a few ticks of the clock, the door opens and a slight woman... A slight woman? I've never heard that before. Not even sure what that's supposed to mean. A slight woman enters the room. Good morning, Haloa. Good morning, Emil. Are you ready for Emil glances at his sister and sees her trying to stifle a laugh, which has the unfortunate effect of making a laugh rise in him. Then the dust bunnies decide to get in on the act, swirling up in their noses and causing the tricksters to sneeze in unison. Suddenly, the face of their teacher appears in the space between the bed and the floor. There you are, you scamps. This is your fault, says Haloa. You ruined it by sneezing. Me? Cries a clearly wounded Emil. You sneeze just as loud. That's enough, both of you, says the teacher as she attempts to hide her amusement. Crawl out from under there and let me take your temperatures already. The pair happily shimmies out from their hiding place and stands before their teacher. She is a fair woman with a kind voice, one Emil would be happy to listen to for the rest of his life. In fact, he often thought that her waking him in the morning was his favourite part of the day. You see, for me, waking up's the worst part of the day. Nietzsche finds her seat, hunkers down, and lightly pats her leg, to which a happy Emil leaps into her lap. She then slides a chilly thermometer under his armpit, causing a shudder to race through his body. I'm sorry, just be a brave boy for a little longer. I wonder how old he was at this point. He sounds like he might be only like 6. Emil used to hate having his temperature taken daily. The thermometers were just so darn cold. But he's become used to it after being at the facility for the past 2 years. His mother and father had perished in an accident many years before. He'd been told the facility they sent him to was simply a home for orphans such as himself, but he'd always had his doubts. After all, most orphanages weren't staffed by doctors in white coats who held lessons involving the repeated asking of strange questions, nor did they attach wires to the bodies of their charges and force them to enter erroneous boxes. The process was endless, the tests unceasing, and yet Emil felt his teacher somehow floats above it all. She would talk to him about everyday problems, read him books, and even share a meal when times permitted. She is the closest thing he has to a mother. With both of their temperatures taken, Emil and Halua wait for breakfast. But something is different this day. The teacher is strange somehow, off. Emil, she says quietly, do you remember what day it is? Emil looks over to his sister and sees her staring at him with an enormous grin. Nah, she says, you gotta figure it out for yourself. But despite his best efforts, Emil comes up empty. I'm sorry, ma'am, he says at last, I just don't know. With a smile, the teacher reaches into the pocket of her white coat and withdraws a small package. It is a bag, neatly closed with a string and tied at the top with a bright red ribbon. Happy birthday, Emil, she says. In fact, happy birthday to the both of you. Yeah, for a second there she forgot they were twins. Oh, thank you, cries Emil. Can I open it? Of course, replies the teacher. I'm afraid it's nothing so special, but I hope you can enjoy it regardless. Emil carefully unties the ribbon and opens the bag to reveal a small pile of cookies. They are the same snacks they always received at the facility, but the fact that they come from his teacher makes them somehow special. As a gasp escapes his mouth, his sister can't help giggling beside him, her eyes fixated on the bright red ribbon all the same. See, I'd be an ungrateful shit, and I'd complain that it's like, you call this a gift? This is the same shit you give me every day. I want Battenberg cake, damn it. Happy birthday, Halua, says Emil as he reaches into the bag, withdraws a cookie, and offers it to his sister. Needing no further encouragement, the girl crams the cookie into her mouth and swallows it in 2 bites. Happy birthday to you too, Emil. Then, as though remembering something, she leaps up and runs to the small chest of drawers the two of them share. After forcing open a stubborn drawer, she pulls out a single sheet of paper hidden under a white coat and runs it back to her brother. Here's your present, she says, thrusting the paper at him with a slightly embarrassed look. When he glances down, he sees the words Happy Birthday Emil scrawled in a shaky child's hand, along with a picture of a generously coloured person who has clearly been created from every crayon in the box. That was me? Unable to stop himself, Emil wrapped his sister in a massive hug. Thank you, he whispered as he returned the embrace just as tight as she returned the embrace. I'll make sure to draw you on your next birthday, okay? My sister was there. My teacher was there. It was my birthday. I thought I could never be happier. I'm glad Halua's drawing is the last thing I'll remember. I sense a deep and perfect darkness descending over my eyes and realize my time has come. So terribly cold. As I try desperately to remember what it felt like to be embraced, I wonder if this horrible face is all that's left of me. Halua, I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise. I'm sorry. But I'm coming to join you now. Just hold on.
Wake up. Wake up.
Oh, thank you. I've never been so grateful for her voice acting.
Please, wake up.
Well, the sadness does not end yet.
Come on, Emil. Wake up already.
This is new, by the way. This visual novel sequence is another one that wasn't in the original.
You haven't changed a bit, have you, lazy bones? No, Emil. You're not dead. I'm just here to keep my promise.
In that moment, the world of blackness surrounding me explodes with colour. Red, yellow, blue, and so many others. Colours I have no names for. Colours I have never even seen. It's like someone is using every crayon in the box.
I told you I'd always be watching over you, didn't I?
Kahlua, I don't...
Don't worry about it, you butt. Looking after little brothers is just what big sisters do.
A voice, it's fading.
Sorry, Emil. Looks like I'm out of magic.
Kahlua, wait. Let me come with
But
you.
you are with me. I'll always watch over you. So we'll always be together.
Kahlua, no, don't go.
Don't cry, Emil. I want you to be happy. Promise me that you'll live for both of us.
The darkness enveloping me flows away, replaced by a brilliant blue sky. I don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to do, but it's okay that I'm here. I know that much now. She's given me the courage to accept that. No more crying. I'll live with a smile on my face, because that's the promise I made her, and because his new body doesn't allow him to not smile. So I mentioned that wasn't the last time we saw the king. Took the lives of our families. Kind of hard to kill, aren't you?
知りたいさ。受けよりかかと。
Thinking about that is like in real time. Like he's been fighting that thing for like the last 10 minutes. I don't remember if his dialogue was translated on the very first run, but soon my body will arrive, then we can be together, just like before. So yeah, he always intended for you to eventually find him, or that he would come to you.
Let's go.
I can't imagine why I like that part so much.
Yeah.
I identify way too much with a specific line by, I think, what the fuck's that character's name? Spike Spiegel. I love a woman who can kick my ass. Yeah, what can I use? Dark Lantern. Now I'll prep this one in advance because I know I'm gonna get swarmed in a second by 1,000 of them. Come on, you little bastards. Screen because I'm realizing why am I having such a hard time seeing everything, and it's because my screen's at an odd angle.
Yona!
The fact that we know he was standing next to her bed before, but then we just came in the room, he's on the floor, like he planned that. He was making a fucking wrestling entrance. Have you ever seen the stairs thing from JoJo Dash? The Dio stairs thing with Polnareff?
This ends here!
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
So, Dio, who you might rather famously, Dio's power is that he's a time stop. He can make time stop for up to 9 seconds, and that makes him pretty powerful compared to most people. Like, he's also a vampire, so like 9 seconds for him is a lot of time. He can kill you in 9 seconds easy. There is a particular scene where one character sees him for the first time, and he's at the top of a flight of stairs, and he's taunting them. He's like, "Come on, come up here then, come and get me." And the character walks up the stairs, and then suddenly realizes they're at the bottom of the stairs. And so they try again and again and again, but they just keep finding themselves back at the bottom of the stairs. And Dio's like taunting them, he's like, "Oh, you're too scared? What's the matter? I'm right here, just come and get me." And at the time, you don't know what his power is, so it's almost like he's teleporting the character or something. But when you find out what his actual power is, which is that he just stops time, does his things, and then it resumes in 9 seconds, you realize what he was doing. He must have been stopping time, running down the stairs, picking up Polnareff, carrying him to the bottom of the stairs, running back up the stairs, and then adopting the exact same pose and position, all in the space of 9 seconds. And he did that like 8 times just to fuck with him.
I'm tired of this world and everybody in it. But I'll become his sword one last time.
It's one of the most unintentionally hilarious things ever, because it's intimidating as fuck in the moment, but in retrospect it becomes hilarious. Oh, this cutscene scares me slightly because the stream died the last time I tried to play it. And I know those are not related in any way, there's no connection. But it still, like, sends a shiver up your spine of like, oh god, no, please stream, don't die.
Brother?
Yona.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it.
Someone else? No, Yona, they were ours to begin
There's
with.
another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that... I love you.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Kanye, watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
But why?
I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
So this takes on a significantly different context now that we know what he's saying. He doesn't want to kill you, he's trying to force you to kill him.
Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
You can afford to make it easier on me.
Do it! Strike the killing blow! No bother. One moment, please.
Speaking of hilarious.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Vice.
Every time. That gets me every single
Some
time.
idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking.
God, I don't even want to
I
imagine
hate
a world
cookbooks.
where they didn't get the original cast back.
Let's go.
You fucking
Out
need
of the
Liam
way.
O'Brien as Weiss.
I have one final task to fulfill.
Never heard the Japanese voices now that I think
Where
about
are
it.
you going?
Why, to
The
stop
game
him,
does
of
actually
course.
include both languages. You can switch between them.
But after that,
Automata
it's
did
up
the
to
same.
you.
But I've never actually listened to them.
Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my...
Yuna can't live in a world without you.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shut.
I'll join you soon. I've realised you can't actually just dodge roll straight through bullets when you actually press the button. I assumed you couldn't, because in Automata you can't. In Automata you do actually have to physically dodge around all the shots. Yeah. So this time around, we're not going to be typing in our name. Don't need to do that again. They actually skip right over that.
Well, ain't that precious?
I'm happy for him.
You know, Sunshine, that black scrawl has almost completely taken you over.
Yeah. I know.
But goddamn, we had fun, huh? Killing and killing and more killing. What a rush.
Yeah.
Wait. No. No. It wasn't fun at all. I turned you into a killing machine. I spread evil and chaos around the world. But it all feels so empty now. Why? I don't understand.
Oh no, he's having a midlife crisis.
Sorry. Looks like you stayed inside me for a little too long. Sunshine.
Stop! Don't be nice to me! Don't make me feel like this!
Man, he is just insanely tsundere.
I'm gonna swallow you up, Sunshine. Gonna swallow you whole.
So, we're actually going to pause the game there. because now I'm going to do something slightly unusual. So, because we're on the third playthrough where you can do ending C or D, you don't see the unique thing that's in ending B. And I was like, okay, what can I do? Oh, I know, I'll just put a YouTube video on. The simplest fucking solution in the world. So yeah, slightly weird turn of events. Credit to the YouTuber Mr. Newbie, or Mr. Nobby, whatever it is. And this seems to hard confirm that there is at least some kind of afterlife in this world. That was a weird cut there, but yeah. While he's thinking about it, then cuts back to gameplay where you're back in the shopping mall.
This cookie.
Don't worry about it, Yona. I'm already full.
This again? That's what you said yesterday. You haven't been eating anything lately. Come on, at least take half.
Thanks.
Oh, there they are. All the warriors. All of our victims. It's really unsettling how he has like smooth white skin, but like a cracked doll like face.
Thanks for always being there for me. Oh, here. I brought your half.
Thanks, Yona.
And then there's the post-credit scene. So
That was crazy. I can't believe how well my sister's body holds up.
phrasing Emil. God damn it.
Kinda hard to move when you're just ahead. I wonder where everybody is. I can't wait to see them again. But before that can happen, there's some stuff I gotta do first. Like finding a body. Or at least some legs.
That is not my mouse, by the way.
I sure hope Kaine and Vice haven't killed each other yet. I swear, you leave them alone for 1 minute.
So yeah, that's even back then we knew that Emil did survive. Yeah, even back then we knew that Emil survived and that he was just ahead, and he's still around by the time of Automata, which is like 8,000 years later. So now we've got our choice. Yeah, the only way I would have been able to show that scene otherwise would have been to fucking, like, show you all the playthrough B.
Kaine?
or
Listen,
whatever, or have a
shade
save
inside
separate.
me is growing.
It
I
just
can't
saves so
stop
much
it.
time to just do the YouTube video.
Soon, real soon, I'm gonna go berserk.
I can't hold it back anymore.
Kaine, you have to fight. You have to...
Just shut up and listen to me. Emil is gone, all right? So there's no way anyone can stop me. Please. Before it comes to that, I want you to kill me. Consider it enough of a request.
I've just realized something weird's happening. I can fix that. There we go. I technically had two windows showing the same thing on top of each other. Yep.
Well, hell, sunshine. It's not like I can stop it.
She's still not completely
When
gone.
gestalts go out of control, they lose their minds. Both of our memories will be completely overwritten.
Hurry.
Kaine!
You either want us to run or you want us to kill you.
Damn it! I have to do something. I won't!
Fuck.
We made it this far because you were with us, Kaine.
Not even invincibility frames will get you through all these bullets.
I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to abandon someone I love. I'm going to save you. I swear it!
Well, there might be one way to save her.
Who said that?
It don't matter, so don't ask. Just shut up and listen.
Wait, are you?
I said, listen! There's a way to save Kaine's life, all right? But you're gonna have to make a difficult decision.
I'll do whatever it takes.
When the time comes, I'm going to pin Kaine down. And as soon as I do, you need to stab her in the heart.
No, I can't.
Fine. Don't believe me. Stand around with your thumb up your ass and watch her die a terrible death.
Damn it.
Very nice. Now, if you want to save your precious Kaine, there are two ways to do it. One is to plunge your sword into her chest. That's what she wants after all. Freedom from burdens, freedom from life.
What's the other way?
The other way is to make her a normal human being again. But to make that happen, you gotta trade your own existence for hers. Well, there you go. Good luck with that.
You're that shade. The one who lives inside Kaine. Why are you trying to help her?
Probably for the same reason you are. Enough talk. Make your choice.
So, when I was originally planning this stream, I figured I would do ending C, which is do one of these options, and then do ending D. But that would mean doing the entirety of the final dungeon twice. So again, we're going to use a YouTube video to save us a lot of time. Just to give a lot of context to this, because it's something that the game never really explains. Like, wait, what? You can do that? There are two things. I have two theories going for it. You remember she has the flower in her ear, the Lunatia. Supposedly that grants wishes. And there's a thing in the Drakengard series called a pact, where beings of significant magical power can make a pact with a human being, and their lives get tied together, and the human has to give up something in order to gain something. So Kaim, the main character of Drakengard 1, gave up his voice and was able to gain the magical powers he had. And the power you get is always unique. So I'm thinking it's either a pact or it's a wish from the Lunatia. It's probably both. Because a theme, especially in Drakengard 3, Drakengard 3's entire plot is there's this flower and the whole world's gonna fucking end because of it. Because it's created by gods to basically start the apocalypse. So I'm thinking that's what it is, that the Lunatias are actually magical and significant in that way, and that's what's making this arrangement possible. But he has to pay a price for it.